Good afternoon, dear fellow Tibetan, ladies and gentlemen, my dear leaders throughout the rest of the globe. This is Emmanuel Mteniswa. I am glad once again, my dear compatriots, to come alive on this live broadcast, coming all the way from the southern tip of Africa, in South Africa, Johannesburg, in the province of Gauteng. Today is yet another day for us. It's yet another opportunity for us as the members of the Billion Coin to spread out the message out there to the general public. We are in the redemption period in the Billion Coin economy. We are also excited because redemption is a time of harvest. Redemption is a time of gathering all what one has worked for, so that life can change, so that life can become meaningful. In the Billion Coin economy, we are happy, we are glad for this massive opportunity that God has ordained us. The Billion Coin is the first abundance-based cryptocurrency in the world, and it embraces humanity, the respect of humanity, the dignity of humanity. The Billion Coin is our home. We all have to come together and adopt our coin. It is said it is a coin without a mission, but it is a mission with a currency. That's what they say these days. So I am glad once again to come live to you through this broadcast. And today I would like us to have a look again on one of the most important blogs, the current blogs, which has been posted by the admin into the TBC admin blog. I found this topic very much important, especially during the time of redemption. Let us all go over it again. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it is entitled as follows: Cookie rewards page in KCB has even more clarity now. We did not understand about the cookie rewards, particularly our newly registered members. That's why I saw it reasonably enough for me to revisit the article this afternoon. This slide here shows the basic millionaire cookie rewards versus the broadcaster millionaire cookie rewards. It is much better if you join us and you become a broadcaster, because by broadcasting, you are going to harvest much more cookie rewards. But can we follow this sequence once again and try and compare who benefits what? Now, under the basic millionaire cookie rewards, there is a gift of 25,000 cookies if one joins. 25,000 cookies is, of course, equivalent to 250 kringles. Also, the same thing when you are a broadcaster. If you join or anyone joins, you all get 25,000 cookies as a gift. Then we have the meetings, general members, which we attend on a weekly basis. If you are these are the send button meetings. If you are a general basic member, after viewing the meeting, after listening to our leaders, deliberating on TBC issues, you have got a keyword which you will always get. Then after submitting the keyword in your KCBO, you are going to get 1,000 cookies, which is equivalent to 10 kringles. And if you are a broadcaster, by attending these meetings, you are going to accumulate 1 million cookies, which is equivalent to 10,000 Kringles. You see the difference. So it is better for you to join us, become one of the broadcasters, so that you will reap meaningful rewards. If you want to buy, let me say, 40 grains worth of cookies, as a basic broadcaster, you're going to get 100,000 cookies, which is equivalent to 1,000 Kringles. If you are a broadcaster and you intend to purchase 40 grains worth of cookies, we are going to qualify for 100,000 cookies, which is equivalent to 1 million Kringles. Do you see the difference now? That's the difference. If you are a broadcaster, under the basic member, you are going to get 1,000 cookies. It is just the same issue. As long as you become a broadcaster, you qualify for 1 million cookies, which is equivalent to 10,000 Kringles. And when you refer, on referral, we go the same. When you refer 100 people in your team, you are going to be compensated with 10 full TBC coins, which is equivalent to 10 million Kringles. Just the same, even if when you are a broadcaster, you are going to reap the same reward. So let us refer people. If you are a good team builder, please take advantage of this cookie rewards, which the admin is giving to us. Now we have the 24-hour referral. We call it the 24-hour rapid rewards. You get to get 10 million cookies after the first 24 hours. After you have signed yourself, you bring in 2 people who also signs and pays. Each one of you must pay a once-off lifetime wallet fee of $10. So you qualify to get 10 million cookies. It is just the same. Even if you are a broadcaster, you'll get the same cookie rewards. And after the next 24 hours, after you have registered, your 2 people must each refer 2 people under them. They must also pay this once-off $10 admin fee. Then you are going to be compensated on top of what you got. You are going to get 100 million cookies, which is equivalent to 1 full TBC coin. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take advantage of this rapid 24-hour and 48-hour rapid cookie rewards. They are worthy, empowering. Let me also read from the blog here for us to further understand. It goes on to say you can only redeem cookies 1 time during a redemption period. It is recommended that you wait until the end of a redemption period before you click on the redeem now button, because you still have time to add more cookies before you redeem them. The months of May and November are the redemption periods, and any cookies left over from one redemption period can be redeemed in the next redemption period. Distribution phase. Right here, I'm going to talk about distribution phase, of course. We are currently in the distribution phase of rolling out a full-blown mature TBC Kringle global economy. The level of liquidity of Kringle coins depends on how widespread merchants around the world accept Kringles as a medium of exchange for their goods and services. And we believe Kringles will become very liquid once we reach our objective of 1 billion members. When we launched TBC, the admin wallet had 1 billion TBC coins in it, and the cookie rewards was set up as a mechanism to move all of those TPC coins out of the admin wallet into the wallets of about 1 billion members. You see, the movement of these coins are not done as a transaction. Members do not purchase these coins from admin. These coins are rewards for completing beneficial tasks which help us reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members. One way of looking at this to understand it would be to think of the admin wallet as a central bank and the wallets of 1 billion members as the local retail banks. And the central bank stocks up all of the other banks with enough currency to maintain an economy. Let us look on the cookie rewards. Cookies work just like a point system. They are not a form of currency. You see, each member is encouraged to complete certain beneficial tasks which help us reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members. When these tasks get verified, then the cookies allotted for such tasks show up here and are accounted for within the view details area of your cookie reward section. Let's go on to look at the broadcaster millionaire cookie rewards. There are exactly 1,111,111 billionaire positions to fill during the redemption phase. And once all of these positions are filled, the broadcaster billionaire cookie rewards will be closed, and only basic millionaire cookie rewards will remain until we reach our objective of 1 billion members. Some of broadcaster billionaire cookies rewards are 1,000 times higher than the basic millionaire cookie rewards. Of course, cookie rewards are adjusted as needed by admin during the distribution phase. All members are encouraged to broadcast ongoing, especially those that will become TPC billionaires, because this abundance movement requires a strong voice to pull humanity out of a financial system based on the deception of artificial scarcity and human enslavement by the elite. Our combined voices must one day overcome the accumulative power of the elite and their evil plans for humanity. We are in an info war, and may the truth prevail for the sake of humanity. This is a powerful statement. We are in an info war, and may the truth prevail for the sake of humanity. Let us look at the gift, ladies and gentlemen. The leading approach our members take to bring in new members is by offering a redeemable gift of 25,000 cookies to those that associate with outside of our TPC community. This gift carries great potential value. Once we fully mature with 1 billion members, each TPC coin will be worth 1 billion grains of gold. 1 billion grains of gold, in brackets GR. So ultimately, this gift will be worth 250,000 grains of gold. GR in brackets. You can go here to calculate what that value is. You can just go inside here and you can calculate the value of 2,550 cookies in this way. Here is your space here. Let us just put 2,000, 25,000. Is it 25,000? Yes, let me say 25,000. It is a wealthy $6,430,208.33. If I'm not mistaken, that's how you can check. Let me check if you have got 250. It is going to give you 643. That is 250. We add the 3 zeros. It's going to be 250,000. Yes, that is the equivalent amount, 250,000 worth of what? Of your cookies. Let us always use this calculator here. When you are joining, it's only 4 grains, which is equivalent to our 10 US dollars. When you are buying Kringlies, it's 40 grains of gold, equivalent to $102.88. You see how you can play around with these figures here. Now let's go ahead. The gift is already very valuable today as we grow in members. The value of our coins only goes up until we have reached our objective of 1 billion members. To redeem these 25,000 cookies into Kringlies, you need to have paid the lifetime wallet fee and completed the send button test. While the coins are a gift, the wallet is not free. It cost 4 grains. You have seen when I was calculating 4 grains, it's about $10 something and some cents. It's a once lifetime wallet. You have to pay the $10 admin fee. We have 2 redemption periods a year, the months of May and also November, and each member must click the redeem now button and complete the redemption process, which is very easy. Now, for now, my dear colleagues, the redemption button is there. As soon as you log into KCPO, you are going to see a green button, redemption button. But for now, please do not click there. We shall tell you when to click. We still have got time to collect cookies. Through attending send button meetings, through registering people, you will be accumulating cookies. Through taking part in the 24-hour and the 48-hour rapid results, you will be collecting cookies. Please wait until you are given a green light. Now, let us look on the rapid rewards. Rapid rewards refer to the rapid 24-hour referral and the rapid 48-hour referral cookie rewards. You see, new members are encouraged to get off to a fast start in contributing towards building up the TPC community to assist us in reaching our objective of 1 billion members as fast as possible. A set of timers are placed on the dashboard of the Kringle Cashback Office, KCPO, once the payment of the admin fee of 4 grains has been confirmed as paid. Now, the 24-hour referral. New members have 24 hours to bring in 2 new paid members before the 24-hour timer runs to 0 to collect the cookies for completing this task. The cookie reward for successfully completing this task today is 10 million cookies. Once all of the billionaire positions are filled, this reward will drop to 50,000 cookies. The rapid 48-hour referral. New members have 48 hours to encourage and assist their 2 new referrals to also each get 2 paid referrals for a total of 4 referrals on their second level before the 48-hour timer runs to zero to collect the cookies for completing this task. You understand? The cookie rewards for successfully completing this task today is 100 million cookies. Once all of the billionaire positions are filled, this reward will drop to 250,000 cookies. Now, exchange of 40 grains of gold. Kringles can be exchanged for anything of equal value, such as goods and services, and other currencies. 40 grains worth of Kringles need to be exchanged to collect this cookie reward. All members are encouraged to complete a transaction equal to 40 grains within their first week of membership with either their sponsor or a partner within the TPC community. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, my dear TPCians, our coin is measured in grains of gold now. But it is not backed by gold. Please, you must differentiate the two. We use 40 grains as a measurement to our coins. We are no longer attaching ourselves to any currency of the world. We are attaching our coin to measurement of gold. We are measured in gold. So 40 grains worth of Kringles is going to be used here as a measurement because we are now attached to what? To 40 grains of gold. For example, if the transaction was worth 80 grains, then that would double the cookie reward and so on. Both the receiver and the sender need to confirm these transactions inside the transaction verification area of the KCBO in order to collect this cookie reward. Committing fraud in an attempt to collect more of this cookie reward can result in being removed from the TPC community. There is no room for dishonesty within our TPC economy. And admin does check every transaction on the blockchain, resulting in this cookie reward. Obviously, this is a very rewarding task to do, and multiple transactions are encouraged during the distribution phase to collect multiples of this reward. Broadcasters, billionaires get 1,000 times more than the basic millionaires for their transactions. 100 million cookies is way better than 100,000 cookies. So seriously consider the value of doing regular broadcast and attending weekly send button meetings. We are encouraging members of the Billion Coin to have interest to become broadcasters. As we do, we need many voices to say one thing until the world acknowledges, until the world agrees to our mandate, to our mission. You see, meetings. In order to unify our TPC community and keep all of our members updated, we hold weekly send button meetings on YouTube in multiple languages. Once you have paid the admin fee and completed the send button test, a send button area will open up within the KCBO. You must be a member in good standing to have a send button in your wallet, and things that can get your send button turned off are discussed in each of these meetings. An abundance-based economy is a new idea in contrast. Let me highlight this. An abundance-based economy is a new idea in contrast to the world as we know it today, and yet it is based on fundamental truths that have been forgotten and brainwashed out of mankind. We expect resistance to this idea, and our TPC community must make a unified stance to change the world for the better. Technology should uplift humanity instead of enslaving it inside a high-tech, controlled grid-type prison planet. These weekly meetings fortify the spirits of all that attend and view them. Here again, broadcaster billionaires get 1,000 times more than the basic millionaires for their attendance or viewing. A keyword is given during each of these meetings in order to collect on this cookie reward. You can earn multiples of this cookie reward weekly by viewing these meetings in the different languages available. Stand out with us and attend these meetings. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Today again is yet another day of meetings, Tuesdays. We have more than 5, if I'm not mistaken, today. The French, the Hindi, the Bangladesh, the Cambodian, and I think the German is also coming in as from this week, if I'm not mistaken. These are all the chances for us to collect cookie rewards, which we get by attending meetings. Let us attend them as much as we can. Now, referrals, 100. Builders within the TPC community that get 100 personal referrals receive the cookie rewards. And all members are encouraged to build up our membership towards the objective of 1 billion members. Multiple sets of 100 referrals get multiple cookie rewards for their efforts. How fast would we get to 1 billion members if 100 got 100 and so on? If each one of us can be able to refer 100, we are now over 3 million people. So if each one of us in this number can manage to bring 100, we will easily reach the 1 billion membership that we are looking for. Now, the reward of 1 billion cookies will last until we have filled the billionaire positions. Then each referral after that will receive a cookie reward of 100,000 cookies. We will do away with the sets of 100 referrals once the billionaire positions are filled, and then just reward 100,000 cookies for each referral after that. So right now is the best time to be a builder in TPC. This is good news. This is nice clarity. I wish members can read and read and read again and again. Now, broadcasts. We love our broadcasters. I know it is hard to imagine this right now, but TPC has a path of 1,111,111 to become billionaires. Just imagine. The world the elite created is ugly, and by comparison of what we are doing to lift humanity into a perpetual state of prosperity and abundance. While there is talk of a global economic collapse happening all around us, TPC has set its sights on a brighter future for humanity by cutting to the core what needs to be done to embrace the truth about abundance being the most natural thing on earth. Broadcasters will help others to come to understand this truth. Currently, the 1% or 99% of all the wealth in the world today, that is a fact even if you are not aware of it. This is the result of a rigged financial system that makes the richer richer, the rich richer, and the poor poorer. It's the truth that will set that will set us free. Find the courage within yourself to discover the truth and to share the truth. Become a broadcaster. Broadcasters gather cookies faster than all the other members, and that is for a good reason. Their voices make the difference. Become a broadcaster. It's a plea here. Become a broadcaster. Broadcasters get 1 million cookies for every broadcast they do that gets approved by admin. Setting up a broadcast and getting them approved by admin can be found in the send button area of KCBO. Once you learn how to do a broadcast on YouTube, it gets easier and easier to do them. Like anything else in life, as a broadcaster, you will discover your voice. Of course, please note, you must complete your profile and answer all of the security questions before a redeem now button will appear during a redemption period. Be sure to include a real picture of yourself in your profile because people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. How are they going to get to know you without even seeing your picture? Think about that. Below, we are recognizing the achievers of the Rapid Rewards. We would love to see the pictures of all of them. So complete your profile today. So complete your profile today. Ladies and gentlemen, dear TBians, this is a good clarity in as far as the cookie rewards is concerned. I wish you all that you can go back to this blog and read on your own pace, read with understanding, so that we can be able to share the right message to our colleagues, particularly the newest members who are joining us today these days. There are many people who have joined us since the 24-hour and the 48-hour referral rapid results started. So those people, we need not to frustrate them. We need not to waste their time. As soon as they register in, they need to pay their $10 admin fee. They need to read the send button meetings. They need to know how to attend the send button meeting so that they can be glued quickly into the system of the billion code. The send button meetings that is where we meet with a panel of leaders throughout the world sharing TBC business issues. So new members are welcomed as long as you have a send button meeting. Please, after paying your $10 admin, you look at your left extreme side of your KCBO. You will find your send button meeting portal. Click it there and become an attendant in those meetings every Mondays and every Tuesdays. Please, I wish you well in collecting these cookies before redemption period is closed. Now we are all in a better chance to view send button meetings on weekly. And if you are strong enough to refer people, please do so. There are many people out there who are still not aware about the billion code. Remember, we are in the distribution phase. Remember also that our coin is attached to humanity. It's a coin of the people. We are measured in gold. As people come into our community, our TBC coin appreciates in value. The cookies that you have gained through joining are also appreciating in value. And as long as you do the right thing in the TPC billionaire, you won't be affected by hunger, you won't be affected by loneliness, you won't be affected by any stress, because every time you have something to keep you busy. Look now, we are broadcasters. We are not employed. So we have adopted the billion coin as a lifestyle of ourselves. We have got reason to stand up and voice out admin's mind through reading the blogs. Let us go to the blogs every day and refer our minds to the blog before we can say a word. We will only be able to say a word after we have sucked information from the admin blog. We should not entertain any other TPC-related stories outside the admin blog. And also, you must be aware of scammers. This is the time of, this is the festive season. Scammers are following closely to our TPC issues. They know the system. They can get you tricked. So please don't entertain any stories outside the admin blog. Let us not become victims of the scammers. Let us be smart. In the billion coin, we cash flow. As long as you have redeemed your cookies into Kringlies, you have enough in store for you to start cash flowing. We are not talking about cash out here. We are talking about cash flowing. And how do you cash flow? You cash flow when new members in your community are in need of Kringlies. They will start buying from you. Do you see what we mean by cash flowing? So as long as you realign yourself according to the TPC system, as long as you read the blog, you attend the same pattern meetings, you consult your leaders, you unite as a unity with your fellow countrymen, there is nothing that is going to stop you from cash flowing. Dear TPCians, this is my personal contribution. This is my own way of trying to get rid of all the unnecessary confusion there. Most of the members in my community have redeemed in May because, you know, we have got 2 redemption periods. May is the first period in the year. So they have got millions or hundreds of coins and Kringlies in their TPC 009 wallets. The only thing to do is for them to work smart. When you're a TPC member with a TPC 009 wallet, there is no reason for you to keep on crying or lamenting. We are not connected to any financial institutions. Neither are we connected to these banks, local banks. TPC 009 is our bank. We are not a desperate generation or community. We are a proud, smart community. TPC is a currency with a mission. We know where we are going to, and we know how we shall get what we want. We have got all the means in place. We are not a desperate community. Let us combine, let us voice together, let us display love, unity amongst each one of us. Let us embrace each other with love. Let us share the information of the billion coin in the general public. Young, old people must join us so that we are driving together towards attaining the 1 billion membership that we are gearing to achieve. Members of the billion coin, new members and old members, leaders and general members, let me say to you once again, let us go back to this very blog which I was talking about. Let us read it. It is quite interesting. It makes you fortified. It makes you empowered. It helps to clear off all misunderstandings concerning the billion code. I love each one of you and I respect each one of you. I pay homage to each one of you, particularly our leaders in general and our admin officials in general. Let us keep the good work. Let us forge ahead in adopting TPC. Redemption period, this is where we are now. But we should not rush in pressing the green button. Let us wait until we are given further instructions. Those who are attending St. Patterns today, I wish you well. Let us attend this French St. Pattern today. On Tuesdays, we have got the French St. Pattern conducted by Mr. Derek Mbeng, and we have got the Hindi conducted by Mr. Pritam Kumar. We have got the Bangla one conducted by Mr. Maznua. We also have got the Cambodian, also conducted by Mr. Bitcoin Scott. And we shall be having also, I think, the German one is also coming, but I haven't checked the recent updates about the German, but I think it's also has been approved. So let us attend in numbers. Let us accumulate cookies. Cookies will be converted into kringlies. And once they are kringlies, then we can start to spend them by exchanging, by selling them to new members who are joining us. And as we do this, we will be helping in the growth of our membership in the billion coin. Remember, dear friends, TPC is not connected to any open market system. Instead, we are connected to membership growth. As people come into our community, our coin appreciates. We are all looking forward towards reaching the ultimate prize of 1 billion members. One day is one day. May you do well. I wish you well. I salute everyone. Have a good day. We shall see each other in the next broadcast. I thank you. May God bless you. Amen. Bye-bye.